I guess I can't really speak for like how dance like is outside of me, because it's just so natural that like it's always what I'm thinking about. Like every time I hear a beat, every time I hear a song, like just choreography starts like playing in my head, or like how can I perform it, or just like, I don't know, it just makes my body move. And so I can't really explain how it's different in my life than others, because like I don't know what it's like without it. Like it's just something that's constantly in the back of my mind. I don't know. What do you want me to say? I think my best and worst dancing moment or performance has been the same. I would say that my best moment would be my senior year of high school, where we choreographed the last piece that we were going to dance for that year. So that was my last performance through my high school career. We had all came together despite the challenges, despite the stress, and still put on a good show. Being able to hold hands and bow in front of people who were cheering on for us and who were recognizing our accomplishments. So I think that was one of my best moments with dance. But I think that also was one of the times that made me realize one of my, I don't want to say worst, but just a sad realization that like looking out into the crowd, there wasn't people there who, I mean, I had friends there, but it wasn't my family there to support me, even though this was the thing that I loved the most and that I was most proud of. I didn't have that support there, not because they didn't want to, but just life circumstances. I remember when I was writing my essay applications for college, I kind of wrote my personal statement in the style of a performance, and I talked about my life struggles and how like not having my dad around throughout my life definitely always left me feeling like I had to prove myself, and I had to at least, every accomplishment was to at least try to be recognized, to be acknowledged, to be seen. So I think, yes, I had accomplished these things through performing, but after looking out into the crowd, realizing that like there was still something more missing. So that's something that I'm trying to work on now, being able to perform for myself, for the joy that it brings to me, the relief of stress that it allows, rather than doing it for other people. I'm trying to perform for myself and express myself rather than trying to prove myself and be seen. Yeah, I don't know. So currently I'm the president for the Latin dance group on campus. We promote and we bring awareness to our culture. We are part of La Fuerza Latina, which is the Hispanic group on campus as well, Latinx. We together try to promote our Latin roots and identities. My parents are very much dancers. Like, never have we gotten professional dance lessons or stuff, but it's always been just the energy and their personality that likes to move around, likes to dance. That comes from both sides of my family. So I say it's genetic too. I don't know the science behind that, but it was until 4th grade that I started taking dance lessons. And ever since then, I've been very passionate about wanting to be on the stage, wanting to find a place where I feel comfortable and fit in. I think I've always been someone who's been shy and introverted, but I think when being on a stage is when I was able to express myself freely, and it was the only thing that I enjoyed among all the stress. And I think through this, I was able, again, to find and maintain my roots of who I was, but also establish like my leadership skills, because we kind of had to take the role of being the teachers, the choreographers, the costume designers, and just the event planning. So dance wasn't only a way of expressing myself, it was like a stress reliever, but at the same time it was like a training for what was to come later, now that I'm in college. But like I said, just dance has always been like at the forefront of who I am. I like to think of my life also, like regardless of what happens, the show must go on, and it's something that I try to instill in my members, that no matter what happens, the show must go on. And that's kind of just the feeling of joy, the feeling of pride and accomplishment.